put a reserve price for it. Let's say, for example, we are starting at an auction. So let's say we are going to be starting an auction at $9. Now, you definitely don't want to sell this item for only $9. You want to sell it for a different kind of a price. So the reserve price is going to be for $99. I want this item to go for. So if it doesn't get to $99, I'm not selling this item. So you're starting at 9 just to get traction, just to get bids. You can even start at 99 cents. And then the reserve price gives you a possibility for you to sell this item at your price, the price you want it to actually go. Now we have the sale price. The sale price is whatever this item is going to get bid at, and this is just my own estimate. It could go for any amount here, but the reserve price gives you an opportunity to get this item at the price you actually want. So if it doesn't reach $199, that means that the item is not going to be sold. And here is the key. You gotta calculate your fees. Let's take a look at the fees here. That's going to cost me, if I start this auction at 99 cents, the item reserve price was $199 and the sale price was $328. So it cost me $39. That's a lot of money to actually list this item. But here's how much I made. I made $328 by using this. And also because I used all kinds of different upgrades for this listing to make it stand out. So I kind of made my money back for it. Let's take a look without the listing upgrades, how much it's going to cost me. It's going to cost me only $32 to list this item. So you have to think about, do you want the reserve price right there? And the big difference between the reserve price of $199 and plus the item itself without the reserve price was only $4. So the listing, putting the reserve price in there, think about as an insurance for your listing. You want to make sure the item sells at this price and you're not willing to let it go. Now, some people think that that's not a good idea, and they might not want to bid on your item if they know there is a reserve in the listing itself, because they just don't know if they're going to bid an extra $5 and this item they have to actually buy it. Now, this is something that I want you to keep in mind, and I want you to know in case you do want to use the reserve price listing, which is highly recommended for items that are expensive. If you have an eBay store, there is 3 different stores you can start: basic, premium, and an anchor. The anchor is the most expensive. Premium is expensive too. Basic is what most people are going to actually use. And if you have a top rated discount, top rated plus discount, let's calculate the fees it's going to cost me. So if I have the same exact listing and I have an eBay store running, I'm actually saving a few bucks on it. So it does benefit for you if you have a bunch of items that are selling for a higher price to have an eBay store, because they do give you a discount. So you can tell right here if it's actually beneficial for you to have an eBay store for the item that you're selling, because it's going to give you a little bit of a discount. It's not really that much, but still, every single cent on eBay does add up. So if you're selling a bunch of items, the more things you're selling, the more money you're going to be making, and the more expenses you have. So you have to use the calculator to actually check out how much it's going to cost you with the expenses and how much without. Now, the last thing you want to know is the shipping fee. So let's say, for example, you wanted to charge shipping for your listing. It's going to cost $50 for you to ship it to them, and you're not putting this price as the fee itself inside the price. So I do recommend a lot of people to use the shipping fee and to put it inside the listing itself. Let me show you the difference between not putting it in and offering free shipping. So in this case, we are adding an additional $50 to the price of the item once it's sold. And let's take a look. It's going to cost us $35 to sell this item with the $50 shipping. On the other hand, let's say we sold this item without the $50 shipping. Now it's going to cost us a whole different amount here, because we're going to be adding the $50 to the 328, which is going to be $378, and we're going to be offering free shipping. Let's calculate the fee on this one. So it is a little bit different. There is not much of a difference here by using the free shipping versus offering this item and just putting $50 to ship the same item to them. It didn't make that much of a difference putting a free shipping or not. So you have to think about, is it worth it for you to offer an additional free shipping for the item that you're selling, or is it better to work it inside the price of the item itself? And you have to experiment, you really do, because that's the only way you figure it out, which is the best way to do business on eBay. It is very important for you to know that the more sales you actually make, the more money that you have to pay back to eBay itself. Let me take a look at the eBay invoice that I had last month here. As you can see, I had to pay a whopping $292 this particular month. Now, this is in terms of sales. If you make around $2,000 of sales in a month, you will be charged about $200 or so. Now, the more money you actually make, the more money they will charge from you. So they're taking a huge chunk of your income to eBay itself, and another chunk goes to PayPal. So it comes down to around an average of 15% that goes to eBay and PayPal. The rest, of course, is up to you. So the rest, of course, is your money, and then you have to divide it into shipping, into actually paying the delivery fee, the gas fee when you're driving, packaging fee, getting the packages, and plus your time and your effort. And to top it off, the product itself, how much it costs you to actually get the product. So you have to do pretty good ability to inventory and to figure out how much it costs you to buy something, how much it costs you to sell something, how much fees they're going to take from you, what is the break-even price for you, and to top it off, is this business sustainable in the long term for you as well? So this is a few things you have to do, and you have to also worry in the end about paying taxes on everything that you make as well.